Now, another set of facts you need to know when it comes to angles are those angles that are created by a pair of parallel lines that are then cut by an additional line, because that in itself creates certain angles that have a relationship with one another. Let's have a look at a slide now that shows those different types of angles. You should be aware that parallel lines are lines that never meet, and when a straight line crosses a pair of parallel lines, both corresponding and alternate angles are created. Now, corresponding angles are always equal to each other. So if we have our parallel lines, remember they're parallel for those little arrows we've got on them, and then we have a straight line that cuts those parallel lines, our corresponding angles would be here. Now obviously there's other pairs of corresponding angles we have on here, but that's one pair of them, and you can see that they're both equal to each other. Now alternate angles are also equal to each other. And again, if we have our parallel lines with the straight line cutting them, you see our alternate angles are here and here. Again, there would be other pairs within this pair of parallel lines, but you can see there what a pair of alternate angles looks like and that they're both the same size. The other type of angles you can see created by parallel lines are interior angles. And if we look at our interior angles here, you can see that they would always add up to 180. Right, so if we take a look at this example here, they ask us to find all the missing angles in this particular example, and they've only given us one of the angles. But using those rules we've just seen, we can actually work out every other angle on this set of parallel lines. So if these are my parallel lines, that's the straight line that cuts them, and they tell me that this angle here is 63 degrees. Remember, these drawings won't ever be to scale, so it's just a case of using the facts rather than measuring them. Well, we can start by knowing that this is a corresponding angle, so that would be 63 degrees. This one and this one are interior angles, so I know they add up to 180. So this angle here would be 117 degrees. I now know that on parallel lines, these two angles are alternate, so that would be 63 degrees. Corresponding angles tell me that this is 63 degrees. Again, corresponding tells me that's 117. Opposite angles or alternate angles tell me that's 117, or interior angles, and then likewise with that. Now you notice there's actually a lot of different angle facts that we can use to work out the same angle. But what's important is when they ask you for a reason in the question that you write the correct language. So is the angle corresponding, alternate, interior, or even vertically opposite, which means the two angles would be the same.